Welcome to Rishan Solutions. In this video, we'll discuss data validations in Canvas apps. So for that, I'm going to Power App Studio. In the Power App Studio, I'm trying to create a Canvas app with a tablet layout. So here, this is plain empty Canvas app. Here I'm trying to insert a form. I'll insert this one here, and so the form edit form is inserted here. To add any of the data, currently we don't have any data connection established. Now I'm trying to establish a data connection from SharePoint. Click add data and then try search for SharePoint. Click this one and select SharePoint, and we have couple of site collections under that, and I have selected RSIT. Under that there is a list name called users. Click connect, and now come back to the farm data source, select the data source. Now the data source is connected to the farm. Now here I'm putting this position from 0 and this one also from 0. Done. And come back to the tree view, select the farm and design like this. Now I want one column for row. Okay, we have this. I'll try to put some label in the top and just giving a heading as data validations. I will change to 28 and then we'll change to bold. Done. I'll put some background color and then like this. Okay, it should be 0, then it would be good. Now we have couple of data cards here. We'll try to unlock first, then second, and then third and fourth. Everything is unlocked. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to insert an icon here, insert some icon, and then we'll put it here near to this data card. We'll increase the size to see better. Okay, and this one is 40 height, and then we'll put the same height for this one as well. So it should be 40 by 40 will be good. Okay, done. And then we'll try to put on the same position of the y-axis. Somehow. Okay, so I think we cannot able to get that, but we'll try to move like this. Okay, so we just inserted an icon after the data card value, so then we can able to see if it is wrong and then it passes a wrong message, if it is correct and it passes a correct one. The very first validation here I am trying to, this is a mandatory field. I just want to show the error message here or a correct message if user enters something, and the same way we can implement to the other data cards also. So here I'm selecting this one and I'm going back to, there is a property name called as icon. Now this is a cancel icon. So I don't want to keep the cancel icon always. I just want to change based on the user entry in the data card value. So for that I'm just checking with the if condition. Now I'm just writing is blank. If it is a blank, which one is blank? This is the data card val1 dot text. If this is empty, then I want to use icon dot cancel, or otherwise I want to use icon dot check. Done. So, and also I just want to add some colors also here. So for that there is a fill option. In the fill option we'll write one more if condition. If this icon dot, sorry, self dot icon is equal to icon dot cancel. If it is icon dot cancel, then I want to use a red color, or otherwise I want to use a green color. So that's it. Now the data is empty when, sorry, so this is the form. Actually we inserted a div form, but when we try to enter the data we have to put new. Now if I enter something here, then the icon is changed to green color. If I remove this text, and then I can able to see this red mark. So directly these kind of validations we have in the forms that will check first. So for that I'm inserting a button here. We'll put button here, and if I try to save this data with the save button, so in the save button I'm writing submit form, and form, it's form 1, and after this one I just want to reset the form. I'll write reset the form, select this, and then use form and try to use form mode dot new. Okay, that's it. So when you come back here, when you try to save this one, now an entry is required or has an invalid value. So this is an error message which is showing on the form, because we are trying to save the form and we are getting that error message. If you hit this one, you'll see that error message. So this is for the mandatory field, but if you have a non-mandatory field, how you can make that? So for that also we have an option. When you come to this data card, and then if you click this one, there is a required field. Actually it is false. If you make it true from here, now when I come back and try to run, and I can able to see the star mark here, if I try to click save, and again I am getting this error message. Here I am entering Mr. and then try to save this one. Now again I am getting error message, because this is a mandatory field. So this way, if your field is not mandatory in your data source, something like in SharePoint, now here this name field is not a mandatory field, but we can make that as a mandatory field from here. The same way we'll test other things. For example, if you try to enter something here in the mobile number, now the number is entering here, but we don't know this is a mobile number or what. For example, if I am giving a 3 digits, 6 digits, now if I click save, the data will save automatically without hesitation. Because now see, I'm trying to give here Mr. Rishan, and then if I try to save, now the data is saved. If you go back here and try to refresh this one, now you can able to see this data is added. Now what I want is, I don't want to give this option to the end users. Now I want to check this kind of information also in the form validation. To check that here in the form, I'm trying to insert the same fashion. In the same way you can copy and paste also, and I'm trying to paste this one and then drag here. Okay, I'll put like this. Okay, done. Now here we'll try to do the validation for this, and when I click this in the icon, so now we have the same one, is blank option is available here. So instead of this, we'll change this one, we'll change this condition. Now what I'll do is, we'll keep these two things like icon dot cancel, icon dot check. We'll keep in the same fashion here. We'll remove this one. Now I'll try to write a one more function called is match. This is one more validation. Now here, now we have this mobile number. This is a data card value 5. So I'll type data card value 5 dot text use comma. Now here I want to use 10 digits. So for that, first type digit and give space, use and. The second one also should be digit and space. The third one also should be digit. So what I'll do is I'll copy this 2 because we want to use almost, now it is 3, 5 and then 7, 9 space, it is 11. I'll delete 1. So how many we have? 10 we have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, total 10 we have. 10 digits we have. Once you enter this complete 10 digits and then close this one. So now we are just comparing with the data card 5 with a total 10 digits. Now we'll try to run this one. Now here, when I come back here, I can able to see this one with a green color. Now here we are missing out icon.cancel and icon.check, but we have to change this order if it is correct, and then we have to use check mark, or otherwise we have to use a cancel one. See, now if I come back here, if I try to enter 1, still it's not changed. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then now I try to enter 10 digits, I can able to see the right mark. If I enter the 11th one or 12th one, 13th one, I can able to see this error mark here, error icon. But if you come back and if you keep only 10, and then you will see the right mark. So this way we can check the mobile number. So, and also we have employee ID and we have email. Now the same way we'll check with the employee, we'll check with the email ID as well. For email, in the Power Apps there is an advantage with this one, and you no need to worry about, you no need to write a regular expression to check this email. So I'm keeping this one here, and then we'll go to the icon. Now here we'll write the same way. There is a function name called isMatch, and this time the email is a data card value 4. Yes, it's a data card value 4. I will change this 4 and then use comma. There is direct validation for the email. Now if I write email, now we have to change this one, Control X, then Control V, use comma, and then remove the comma here. Okay, so now we'll try to run this one. Here if I give something like admin, still the error is there. @ I'm trying to give Rishan solutions dot, if I give C, it's not changed, and if I type go or .com, now the right mark is coming. So which means it is checking the value here. If it is not a valid email address, for example, if it is like this, and then it will pass us an error message. If it is like this, there is no error. If I remove this @ I can get this error message here. So this way we can able to validate the email addresses also. So it is easy to write the validations on the data which you are comparing with. And also, if it is if it is in a normal error messages, we have the normal validations also here in the each and every place. Here we have an a parent dot error message here. So the error message will be available in the data card. So we'll try to run this one. For example, if I click save, I am getting an entry is required or has an invalid value, please correct and try again. So this messages will come here. So what I'll try to do is, for example, for this error message, I'm just entering this is a mandatory field. I'm just passing the message. You can able to see here, but due to the space it's not showing properly, so we'll correct it. So I'll try to select this form. Now in the form, I'll try to increase the data card size here. Now when you run this one, still it is like that. So we'll select this one. I'll try to increase this. See, this message we are entering. So if it is in a mandatory field or if it is in a form validation which is already available, and that automatically passes the error message. When we hit like this, for example, if I am entering data like this, if I press here, now still we have another error message here and which is not appearing. So for that we'll try to increase this size and we'll see this error message. It's a parent.error. I am changing this also. Name is a required field. The same error message will come if you try to, if I am trying to enter something, if I am coming out and if I am trying to press this one, still this error message is available because the data is already stored, but this is by default required field and the visibility is from the parent.display.edit. So it's that by default it's showing up here in the visibility. Also you can able to write the condition which we have written just before. For title we have written and email and mobile number we have written, and the same way you can write the condition to display this error message and it will display accordingly. So we'll do that. I think we have written for the icon, so I'll take this condition from here. Here in the visible, paste this one. If it is blank then true, otherwise false. Okay, now try to write message. Now see, the message is disappeared. If you remove this and the message will come automatically. So this way we can able to pass the messages also, we can put the icons as well, and for this also we can able to do, or otherwise you can able to fill the color to the text also. For example, this one fill is available. In the fill, I'm just trying to pass something here. So I'm just putting light red color. We'll check the colors again. Light. No, I think there is no light red. Or we'll put a red color and then we'll put some light green. Okay, so try to run this one. Now there is nothing. Now if I type something, and now you can able to see light green color here. And if I remove this data, and you can able to see the red color. And the same way you can able to apply for the mobile numbers as well. Now I come back to here, I'll adjust here, and then we'll take this function, copy this, and go to this data card value, and in the data card value there is a fill option. Paste this one, and here try to write light green, and then here try to write red color. Now here when I try to run this one, if I enter 1 2 3 4, when I come out I can able to see the red 5 6 7 8 9. If I enter 0, and I'm expecting this should be in the green color. So this way also I just entered the red color instead of that, and you can pick a different color as well. If you have some the color type of color codes, and you can use the color codes also. So for that we'll pick something from the HTML color codes. Use HTML color codes. Okay, now instead of using that much red, we can use this one as well. So if it supports, and we'll try to use that. Here instead of light green, I'll try to use some RGB, and then if I open this one, if I paste this, oops, we have taken that black color, not this one. We have missed anything? I don't think so. If I run this one, this is the color. Oops. It's better to use a light green. And for red, do we have any colors with a light gray, light pink? Okay, this would be somewhat better. Okay, so now when you try to enter the data, now we have red color, and then when it reaches to the exact number, then it will change to green color. In even this, so this way we have a multiple options to put a validations on it. Either we can use icons, or we can use a message, or we can use some color codes on the fill as well. When a user trying to enter the data, they can able to see that in the compile time itself. Before hitting the save button, the error messages will come itself on the form, and the user understands that the data which the user entered is not correct. So that is about the data validations. In the next session we'll discuss how to work with this is match or match all, different types of validation options available in the Power Apps. We can use all those, and when you are trying to save the form, or when you are pushing your data into any data sources, we can able to test the validations before it fails when the user hits the button. So that's about this video. Thanks for watching.